Hi everybody, we're here with Victoria and Mavis again, and thanks to Victoria and hrknowledgebase.com and our ice cream from the Lewisburg Freeze Creamery and Deli in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania, we're having a great discussion. Now, Victoria showed me what to do and the forms to pull up from her hrknowledgebase.com. I got everything I needed, except I've got a couple of questions for her that maybe you'd answer. I'm really concerned that once I terminate my employee, she's going to look for unemployment. I don't know where I stand on unemployment issues.
Okay, so unemployment is a concern. What else?
Well, I'm afraid she's going to bring a lawsuit against me.
Oh, got it.
And at what point do I need to call a labor law attorney?
Got it. So let's address them one by one. We have unemployment and we have labor law, or am I going to get sued? And that's usually, that's the number one reason why people struggle with terminating anybody, is they're afraid of those two issues. You know, because you can get another accountant, it may take you a little bit, but you can get somebody else to do the job. So the one thing you have to look at from an unemployment standpoint, let's address that first. Most states, and every state is different, so for unemployment you have to check your state. But most states have the interpretation that say if you let them go for no fault of their own, they collect unemployment. Now there are rules on which they collect them, like they have to be working for you for so long, some other things, so many hours, they've got to be able to work, and every state has its own. But that's usually the key, is that they lost the job through no fault of their own. Now when you have somebody who you let go because of their performance, sometimes it's a he said, she said. You know, your word against their word. Did you have a valid reason to let them go? Can you prove it? I can't tell you how unemployment will view that, because that's unemployment's interpretation. But your big distinction I want you to understand is this. If a person resigns and they voluntarily leave your employee, tends to be in most states that unemployment would view that they're walking away from the job and therefore they are not eligible for unemployment.
Oh.
So, but you fire them, they are. Now again, there's different criteria of whether they'll get paid or not, but that's a big distinction I want you to walk away with. So before we go into the other side, any other concerns about the unemployment?
Where do I stand on it? When she, obviously, when I terminate her, as I terminate her, she's going to look for unemployment.
Mm-hmm.
What are my rights as an employer?
Oh, that's a huge question. It's a great question, Vicki. It's just huge. But here's one thing you want to make sure you do, is that you are clear with why she got fired. And you say as little as possible when you let her go, and that's why we said go on the store and get the termination form. Because the termination form gives you everything you need. Why was she terminated? When was she terminated? What benefits does she still have? That kind of thing. So you don't want to, if you're terminating me because I didn't show up for work on Tuesday, you need to be clear. That's why you terminated me. If you terminated me because I refused to do the job like she is, you need to be clear. You terminated her for insubordination. So just be clear with what the rationale is that you terminated her.
And it sounds like it pays to be succinct.
Oh, it does. I mean,
Okay.
if you sit there and it's like, let's hide the shell game, that's when people get suspect, and that's what leads to people getting sued a lot faster. So the key in unemployment, be clear with people. Be clear with them not just when you terminate them. Be clear with them throughout their employment, so you have managed them consistently. And when you haven't been able to manage them the way you want, then you discipline them consistently.
Excellent.
So shall we have a bite of ice cream? And
I'd love to.
okay, good.
Thanks, Lewisburg Creamery.
Yeah, you guys are the
Deli.
best. You rock. Next time,
See ya.
maybe we can get delivery. So thank you. 2-minute tidbit.